Alright everybody, so we're going to keep it short and simple. What we're taking a look at is we're taking a look at some of our clips for basically, you know, the same concept that we run over swiftness and spec. So what I want to say at the beginning of this video is a few things I want to say right off the bat. Is one, remember in this entire video that my Bard is, stats are terrible. That my Bard's build is terrible right now. Right? It's absolutely pitiful throughout this whole process. Two, I want to show you guys something really quickly that I think is important to all of this, and what a standard is to kind of go for. And again, remembering that my Bard's build is terrible. And the last thing I want to say is that this isn't pointing out how good spec is, although I do think spec is amazing. I'm trying to point out how little swiftness you need to maintain maximum optimization for your supports. Keep in mind that my Bard's build throughout all of this is just freaking terrible. Like, it's absolutely garbage. And three, the thing I wanted to show you. So let's go ahead and get right to that. So I'm just editing in Movie Maker. Somebody recommended one to me. I haven't done it, I'll be honest. So two things that I want to show. Let's go ahead and drag this on screen. So this is one of the Discords that I'm in. And this person shared this, and I think it's really relevant. So granted, this isn't on the Bard, but this is for 4-man support, the noble. Basically, this is how much damage you're giving to the team in these different scenarios. So take a good look at it if you need to. I really like this. I thought it was a cool resource. And don't argue the accuracy of it with me, because I actually have no idea. I'm just going to take people at face value, and I believe it, right? Because it seems pretty diligent, and it looks accurate, right? But anyway, so this actually emphasizes how good a support is for the team also. Like, really, really good supports can make a really big difference. But I'd say the minimum or the standard would be this green range. So as long as you hit this green range, I'd say you're a decent support. And they all kind of said the same thing. So like, now I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to show you like a picture I shared where in an 8-man, this is a 5-6 for Brel. You can actually see the horns top right for a 5-6 Brel. And I beat the other support, who was a full swiftness support. So that could just mean that support was garbage. Oh, and also, this is what's crazier. The reason I took this picture was because I was dead for the whole end of the 6th gate, and that's not something to brag about. I'm not trying to brag there, but like, just think about that for a second, okay? And my Pally's build is different than my Bard's build, okay? But I got Radiant supporter, so I didn't even just get the green, which is going to be more relevant. The green range is going to be more relevant in a second to what I'm going to show you in a clip. But I actually got this blue range, which is crazy. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, it's actually nuts. It's nuts that I'm in the 30+% range adding to my team with a paladin that has level 5 gems. Level 5 gems. Fuck, what does he have? Like 800 swiftness or something? 300 endurance and 700 spec? Like, alright, so just remember, what I'm trying to show you is how little you actually need swiftness wise, especially if you have like level 10s eventually. Like, that you guys are just really missing this, and it's killing me inside because it's so fucking simple to me. So ordinarily I don't record content like as I'm playing. I just don't like do it, but I did say that I wanted to show Swift versus spec, and I just want to show you how fucked up these stats actually are on my Bard. You know what I'm running for engravings. And what I have for gems, because remember, I'm rebuilding the gems. But yeah, so this is like my stats. I don't even have full spec, which is what I want. I stuck with endurance because of the necklace for a long ass. Like, I gotta fix her. But the point is, I have 600 swiftness. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Just watch my uptime. And kind of how I play, I guess. There's the first DPS buff. By the time this is done, he's up in the air. So I can't do anything, or be a waste. I'm going to use my other DPS buff. He moved. That's cool because I have my other DPS buff. Hopefully he hits the counter. He did, so I'm going to go for the big buff. Right now, we don't have any uptime. So that was actually about it right there. But again, it doesn't matter. Look, so see, it mattered for like a split second right there, right? Like, it did. It mattered for a split second. I can't say it didn't. 1 to 2 seconds. One of their abilities, 2 of their abilities definitely didn't have DPS uptime. this guy because I'm thinking about changing this just because I can kind of maintain. See, that's what I mean. Like, I definitely could have thrown that for the 100% uptime, and they're kind of getting it right now, right? I think they just have to touch it. Oh, that was a waste. That was a waste. But even still, like, I should have waited downtime. See what I'm saying, though? It's like, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I'm going to have my buff back by the time we even hit again. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, spec's the way to go. It's not even a competition. It really isn't. It's due to the raid design. This one's going to be a good one. So because they're triple stacks, you really should just fucking... I shouldn't have done that yet. I'm going to use this though because they're going to kill it. Or they should kill it. I think they're going to kill it. I hope they kill it. Yeah, they killed it. So that, I mean... I don't even have full spec. Like, I don't even have what I really want. That's just the funniest part. You know what I'm saying? Like... So we're gonna record, you know, one more. It's just I want you guys to see this. I want you to understand it. You know that what's happening right here. You're seeing. You know, you're seeing that it doesn't matter. Like, we're over leveled for a good portion of the content that we're doing, and it's the same thing in the Brawl too. And that's the thing. This isn't what I want. This is actually not okay, and I want better gems. But I'm already showing you it's not a problem without better gems. Like, imagine if these were 8s. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the point's not proven yet, then I apologize. I've not done my justice. But, I mean, it should be straight fucking forward. And here's the thing, you should be using battle items, right? So I should be going in there with the stem. I'm not, because I want to make these points. And if I didn't use that 2-bar there, I'd have like a 3-bar now. But obviously, I wanted to try to get that done. We didn't even use dark grenades there, too. At least I don't think they did either. Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, these kids were going... They're probably like, this guy's cheap as fuck. They called me out for my build, like, right off the rip, too. Once they saw it, because they pulled me in with a Chaos Dungeon build. I had all other shit on. And then they saw it, and they were like, oh, what the fuck? But they kept me, so... Yeah. Alright, so we're going to try and maintain a good uptime. We're going to throw our charges off. By the time the ult's done, I should have to proc this. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. So the way that just went down was bad. So he's going to get the fucking thing, but everybody else just got shoot screwed. That's bad placement. That's not bad uptime. And then, you know what? Look, I already have it again. So that's what I'm saying. It's not that bad. Like, you guys are capped. I'm not saying Swiftness isn't good. I'm just saying it doesn't really make sense for a character that can actually benefit from having spec. And I can't see Swiftness classes beating spec classes. Anyways, I'm going to fucking pop this guy real quick. Didn't matter. Nobody was doing damage right there for the record, so like it didn't matter that I didn't have the ability or the skill. That's gonna end bad for me. Now, if we can keep him here, that's 100% damage uptime right now. Or it wasn't 100%. Like, I might be 1 second fucking short, but like whatever. That's human error, not because I didn't have the buff. And the buff was down, so I should have used that. Again, human error, not because I didn't have the buff. I could heal. I don't really want to, though. I kind of want to see how hard these guys can hit if I just keep tacking out the damage buffs. And it's kind of a good point. I shouldn't have done that. Saved at least these two. Yeah. Oh. He's got pretty good stagger, if I don't remember correctly, so I'm still gonna throw that. It's also Iron, that's a good one. I mean, they're already at 88. That's good, yeah, so see, now it's all downtime. I almost got my teammate killed. Okay, so, excuse my poor gaming. My poor performance. Yeah, you get the point. We're gonna get the buff off right away. Hopefully we got the fucking mark off, though. Okay, so that's me, unfortunately. Cool. Easy. Alright. Let's see. So So it's yellow. I finish it. And now it doesn't matter because I'm holding for the end. So, like, again, DPS uptime is just kind of not something I think people fully understand. Like, my buff uptime's pretty much there, and with the palette it would have been easier because they don't have to walk through the fucking circle. You know, so I could see 1,000 styles are working out well, or 800, you know, 1,200 or whatever, or 1,400 build. Like, whatever the hell the stats work out to be, I'm just saying I can see it working. Alright, so that's it. That's all I wanted to show. I think that this really displays it because of how crappy my bard's built, actually. But yeah, I mean, hey, got this far with it, so I'm gonna be fixing this soon, or in another character. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I just thought about this as I was editing it, and I wanted to say I got 2 more points to make, and one of them is that same argument for Trixion, like how DPS isn't accurate, and that wouldn't be your actual DPS per second because you're gonna miss abilities, and the boss is gonna jump around and move. That's the same argument that could be used for supports. Because the damages can't do damage whenever the bosses jump up in the sky, which a lot of the bosses do, like when I think about it, or just exit the scene, I guess, so to say, and you can't damage them, or enter into a DRR state, right? Like, the point being, that same argument that's used for non-100% uptime of damage is used for non-100% uptime of support, and it's not at the fault of anybody. And in the case of the support, it actually benefits them, and in my argument at least, to have less cooldown because it's not needed. Again, just another small point. Okay, and the second point would be, this will be the cap at the end of the video. What I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to be exploring for more videos, different builds with the supports now, where maybe I only put in, maybe I still go full swiftness, and now, granted, I still like spec better, but maybe like with the paladin, I go full swiftness, but I drop one of the DPS buffs because I can maintain 100% uptime on the other buff, right? So we're going to play around with some things. I'm definitely going to have fun with this, but I think it does prove the point, because of the raid designs, the way the fights go, spec's just better. I'm sorry to all the swiftness classes, but spec's just better, especially in the hands of a player that's really good. That wasn't even a good build. That's a shit build, but it was just a display, you know. With 600 swiftness, you can pretty much maintain almost your full uptime. Alright, and I did terrible, let's be honest. But because we're skipping to the mechanic, it just doesn't matter. I don't know how many more times I gotta say that. I really don't. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I evolved your mentalities, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Let's go. Public enemy, number one. When we mobbing, trouble in the streets, so we come with a spot. Public enemy, number one. And we mobbing. Bring it along. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Trouble on the way. I want my revenge. Welcome to the payday. Hungry for destruction. Crazy for the cray. Better clear the exits. Make a way to vacate. Ready to rage and riot. I wanna raise a silence. Yeah. Coming to escape in 5 minutes. We've seen a silent. Yeah. They wanna make us quiet. Breaking the cage of silence. Yeah. They wanna make compliance. We gon' respect the fire. Yeah. Time to write a new code. Let's let the rules go. Show them why they name us public enemy. Uno. Yeah. They say we ruthless. We savage. Yeah. There's a method to the madness. Yeah. They say we psycho. The baddest. There's a method to the madness. 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 Savage, yeah, but there's a method to the madness. We gon' do it our way, never needed the kudos. Kill 'em with the chaos, only way that we do know. Lawless and ruthless, that's a dynamic duo. That we get the job done while you running your food home.